Move, chicken. Move. This is not a good time. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. You made me do that. Okay, so after some suggestions people have made, and careful deliberation on my own part, there are going to be some changes to this thing. The first one, and probably what I should have done a while ago, is just move this back. Kinda ashamed that I didn't think of that myself, but whatever. That's why I'm here to show this process, so that people make mistakes. I'm pretty sure I even mentioned that in one of my own videos, and then forgot to do it here. There's my shovel. There's my shovel. Okay. So, on the to-do list for today, well, immediately before I get around to even doing anything else, I want to get this sorted out. And is that... Okay, so that's the perfect length. That's where it's supposed to be. Close this off right here, so it doesn't look silly. And then all of you should be... And even then, actually... this can be closed up also. And then we can, like, put dirt up on the top of this or something. And then this needs to get hit by a pulsar, but I've decided to even change this pulsar around. I'm deliberating whether or not I want to move it. I don't think I do. I've already got the space right here, because I think I'm going to make this be the timer for the entire sheep farm. But I've decided that I want it to be one of the old-fashioned pulsars instead of the repeater pulsars, because they're not as space efficient, but they are much more reliable. So they don't turn off when you log off for, you know, whenever, like the new ones do. So, let me make sure I wish I had normal torches. Yeah, well, I do have sticks and coal. There we go. That'll be good enough for this place anyway. Okay, so right in the center, and make sure I have this all set up correctly here. So we're going to want to have you, and you, and you, and then we need to go back by, I don't know, how many is that, 3? I think it's 3. I've got the timing for mining stone with iron pickaxe so ingrained in my brain. It's so weird to, like, mine stone with a stone pickaxe now. Because I release the click after every block I break. I don't know if you guys saw, but it's more time efficient, as I showed in one of my videos. It's about 50% faster to mine blocks if you do that. Okay, so that's all. Okay, that's good. You're gonna go right there. And then how do you... Yeah, you turn. And I hope I have enough dirt. I think I do, just barely. And please get out of my way, if you would be so kind. Awesome. That poses a problem, because that is obviously going to light the top of this one now, isn't it? Yes, it is. Why you gotta play me like that, Redstone? Okay, I could think of kind of an easy solution to that. Where do you even go? Oh, you go straight across, that's why. Okay. Put you right there, and put you right there. This whole area is just so compact with all the redstone. Okay, so that's not gonna work. You need to go, like down. Okay, I'm gonna try something I've never done before, and I'm gonna sort of just go down one level here and see if that works. So if you receive power from you, so you need to go back one. I'm really curious to see if this works, because this is a pretty finicky design to my knowledge. And then you should also go down one. Now let's just cut this out of here so it's easier to look at. Alright. Okay, and then you need to come up. My bad. That was my bad, y'all. And then... Oh, because they're right there, right? So this shouldn't affect anything? Right. And hey, here's that ravine. With some zombies. Wait a second. That's not a different ravine, is it? Oh, no, that's my render distance is still on tiny. That's why. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so now solid, if I do believe. And then you, and here's hoping. Yes, okay, so we cut it up a little bit, but it works. And now we have a timer that should work to time this entire thing. this entire thing once I start adding other item elevators. Let's see. How did I have this set up before? Need to come right here, right? Okay, and then you just get blocked off right here. Lovely. Okay, now this should be exactly what I need. Right? Please? Yes, they get moved up. Okay, awesome. So now I have a little bit of dirt left. Want to keep it all natural looking out here. Put you right there, and I believe that this should be good enough for a water bucket to not... Nope, it will break. So, okay, we need a faster timer. Ah, that sucks. That's depressing. But I still... I like the reliableness of this timer. So, I'm gonna do something crazy. But first it requires that I clear out a lot of space down here. I'm gonna go ahead and fade out for that. Okay, I think this should be enough room for what I have in mind. But sadly, it's not enough redstone, so we need to go back. And while I'm going back, I'll sort of tell you what I have planned. I still want the reliability of having... Oh, hey buddy. Didn't realize you were still hanging out with us. It's been a while. I do want the reliability of having that old-fashioned timer. Water everywhere I turn. That old-fashioned timer, but it's not fast enough. So what I'm going to attempt to do, other than clean my inventory because I got a lot of junk that I don't need. What I am going to attempt to do is to make that's what I was looking for. 2 separate old-fashioned timers and then hook them up on opposite times as each other. I don't know how else to describe that, but so they'll essentially be timing the output twice as fast, but we're still using the old-fashioned style. So I should have grabbed another pickaxe while I was back there. Oh well, when in Rome. Oh yeah, I gotta go do that now. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, the purpose for that is to have a food break. Nom nom no oh no oh jeez, that's terrible. Terrible. That's not a food break at all. Let's see. Why you gotta wipe off? Food break. Nom 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 nom. Is to have the old-fashioned style and a repeater that goes twice as fast. So I'm curious to see if it works. The tricky part is going to be timing the thing so that one it turns on halfway when the other one is off. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. And I just don't really feel like cleaning out my inventory at the moment. This is the problem with the redstone. It's pretty time consuming, and I like to show the mistakes and stuff that I'm making to show that that's all part of the process of learning how it works and how to do these things, but it's, you know, it can definitely get tedious. So what I'm going to start with doing is building 2 different timers. And I don't think this will take too long. Okay, so I messed that up somehow, but it still works. And then timer numero dos. It's going to be... Let's make it exactly... Let's move you back a little bit. You're going to be 2 away, so right here. And you're just going to be an exact carbon copy of the original, even though I messed it up, but it still works. I messed up the spacing on it somehow. And, okay, now where did I mess you up at? Right here, right there, right there. What? Seriously? What that? They look exactly the same to me. Why isn't it working? That would be why it's not working. Okay, so this is going to turn off. Let's sit. This is going to turn off a second after I place it, right? Yes, okay. So we're going to wait. So they're on. Off. Okay, so now they're perfect, so I'm going to wait for that one to turn off and then turn this one on. Okay, now, just because I'm curious... No, they all sort of regulate each other if I do that, don't they? Because they're on the same timer now, right? No, they're not? Okay. Oh, let's try... Did I? Okay, I have repeaters on me. Good for me. Well, I can't offset the time, so they need to be on the same time. Hum. Hum. And there's no way to make you go any faster, so you do need to have two of them. Is this a flawed concept, though? I think it might be. Because they're always going to be on for 50% of the time, no matter what I do. But I want that. I want that to be on most of the time, right? Yeah. And they sort of synchronize now. Okay, let's mix this up a little bit. All right, you turn off, turn you back on. So now there's that weird gap in time. How do we want to play this? Let's move you back a scotch. Put a repeater right there so that it's only one way, so that the flow of this does not affect that. Oh, move you back even more. We're getting pretty far back there now. Alright, and then you can just move straight over here. No, that's not gonna work. Not like that, anyway. So, if you are both powering the same something on a one-way circuit... Because together they spend very little time off. But I just don't want them to affect each other. But they will if I place this, right? Off, on, off, on. Does this work? Yeah, that piston sounds like it's freaking out a little bit. Yeah, this is probably now fast enough timing, although it's going to be very annoying, but this should prevent any backflow, while at the same time still having a very reliable timer. Okay, I think mission accomplished. Just gonna... Is that... Oh, that block is updating, so the water's changing because that redstone back there. Okay, well, that works. That does what we needed to do. It's, it's compact, it's reliable, it's noisy, but not much we can do about that. Luckily, pistons stop making noise after, what is it, like 24 blocks away? So only when we're, like, in this area collecting the wool is that ever going to be a problem. Now that that whole business is sorted, we need to go ahead and first gather some water back up. There we go. And how long have you been down here, sheep? How long have you been down in this canal? Oh, you probably know what happens here at night, don't you? I have no idea what any of that means. Okay. Okay, so in order to get these to go to the same spot, this is actually it goes too far, so I just want to block this off for the time being. For the moment. And we're going to borrow that timer and bring it over here. Because it is time for these guys to start going up as well. So you're going to get pushed right there. You need to prevent backflow in that direction. And then... Right? So it'll be like this. And if we place the water right here, it'll push you up. What are you doing? What are you doing, magenta sheep? You can't fit through this hole. Okay, and we're gonna need... What are we gonna need? Gonna need to start moving this back. Oh man, that thing really needs a maintenance tunnel. Yeah, well, since we still have a lot more work to do on this red stony portion of all this mess, I'm gonna go ahead and just dig down into here. Pickaxe, please. Thank you. Dig down into here, and I think it's very soon down here. It should be. Yeah, there it is. Now, don't break anything. I got a maintenance tunnel that I can't go backwards in. Here we go. Okay. Now, this line needs to go straight back so we can start powering other pistons. And here's hoping it doesn't intersect anything. Anything important, anyway. I don't know how many blocks back. Torches? Did I use all my torches already? Yes, I did. There we go. That should last us at least till we're done with this project. I don't need water for a while, luckily. This is a noisy episode. This is a noisy freaking episode. And sort of eyeball this. I think that's about right. Let's start heading back up and see where we're at. That's perfect. Are you... Okay, man. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome eyeballing job, me. So, we can light you guys from below fairly easily. And you... Oh, you can't be inverted, though. I suppose I could re-invert you. That adds a little delay in the time. But I could also hit you from the sides, and I think that's our better bet. Oh, too low. Right? Because that's... Okay, yeah, that's all blocked off. So, up right there, some redstone. Right there, some redstone. And right here, some redstone. You don't intersect with anything. Now I need to light this one from the side. Okay, so that's going to need to be back in place. And that is... Ooh, that's actually not going to work, is it? No, because it needs to be struck straight on if it's hit from the side. Okay. Well, we can just push it back a little bit. I'd rather do this than go up one level, because I don't think I can really do that. Right there, and right there. And actually, yeah, let's just stick straight to the side so the redstone only intersects. There we go. I think that's a better approach to take. So, you, and you all are connected to this guy. This bad boy right here. And you should be firing, correct? Okay, you are. And take you back. We need to clear out more space in here. So that we can also hit you directly from the side. Oh, you're already in place. Excellent. And then this can just be sort of sloppy, I guess. Because now... Okay, so we just want to go ahead and put a repeater. So these guys are on the same timer. And a way to get past this repeater. And I think this should be good. Because these guys are both on... similar time. They don't leave enough time for the water to drop. And it seems like that one's moving slower than the other piston. So that's slightly concerning. Up this way? Can I find any exit? I totally forgot how I got in here. Right here. There we go. Dig you out. And you. And, oh god, no! I just ruined the entire thing. Oh, such a pain in the ass. Okay. I'm gonna fix all this. Okay. I got it sort of rebuilt, right? But here's where I'm confused. If you can visualize all this, this is all just my timer, and this is my output. Connected to the exact same output is this one, which is moving, although slower than it should be. It just changed since I turned the camera back on. And these ones, which are just staying straight on. So... that is somewhat frustrating to me. And this whole line is staying on. The Slayer really needs to get out of the way. He's been bothering me a lot, actually. No, I didn't mean to hit you. Don't run away. Okay. Well, come here. Come. Pay attention. I can tell you to sit in your corner. Or just sit somewhere out of the way. Out of the way, Slayer. No, don't. Goose Fraba. Go sit in your hole. Get there. Okay, now you stay. So, I may... Oh, really? Now you have decided to suddenly start working? I think the problem with this system is that the timing is just inconsistent. It goes faster and slower. I'm not really happy about that. Yeah, because now this is suddenly not... Yeah, this is a very inconsistent timer, but you know what? I'm done messing with it for the day. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make good old-fashioned, like, a rapid pulsar, and then just turn it on or off at will. And that way I can turn that on at the exact same time that I turn on the water flows themselves. But I'm definitely way too God, that is... yeah, those sheep are taxing on the computer, the old memory. So, with the rest of the day, I'm still a little frustrated about the redstone. My brain's going to be stuck on that for a while. And I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do it. And commentators will be kind in letting me know what they are, but I just can't think of them right now. My brain is kind of fried. But I want to start getting rid of some of these solids, and I think I'll spend the rest of the day... I got a lot of inventory space used up here. I want to spend the rest of the day heading to that other side of the island and lighting up what I have not lit up so far. Drops. Oh, I left Slayer over there. You know what? He can stay over there. He's been getting in my way too much. No, we should probably get him back by the end of the day. That's just me speaking out of hurt. But he's still a good dog. I gotta feed him too. What? Oh, it's a sign. That's why I was like, what was that? But it was nothing at all. Okay, so don't need wood on me. Keep a busted pickaxe with the rest of the busted pickaxes, and then piston goes down here. Iron goes up there. I think that's probably cleared up enough space for the moment. But I would like to have more torches. So, go ahead and cook up a lot of these. That's definitely going to be enough. We got our weapons in order. We got our water. It's nighttime, so we can find out where monsters are spawning. And let's head off past the sheep. I wonder if I should expand this out a little bit more and have the pumpkins continue around this thing. Or if they should just stop right there. Decisions. Well, it looks like there's no monster spawning over here, so that's good. Other than that chicken. Okay, so we got skeletons and stuff back there, but nothing in this general region. And why are you even spawning chickens? There should be a million things already spawned. Hey, skeleton. No, you suck. Dead. That's the good thing about Smite. Just that one less time that you have to hit them is able to, you know, get you in close against skeletons and get them killed before they get off their second shot. Not much left here. I think this may be the very last portion of the island that needs no lighting whatsoever, or that is dark for the moment. You are gonna teleport if I swing at you. I don't want you hitting that water. We're tough. We got an ender pearl. And luckily it's an efficient mode of transportation, although painful. But when you regenerate, what difference does it make? So I may kind of want to play with an ender pearl for a bit. I've never really gotten the chance to play with them on just a normal survival server. And I said I was saving them to find the end fortress, which I am, but it's not going to spawn in this world, because this is an ancient seed for this world, so fortresses are not going to spawn end portals. So I'm going to do something creative when I do finally decide to go into a portal. Probably some sort of world teleportation system. It's not going to be entirely, you know, vanilla, but when there's no other option, that's kind of my only choice. But I think what I'll probably end up doing is having like an inventory of items and then setting out to find a fortress and then sort of, you know, switching worlds. Sort of, you know, like a Yogscast style. They have all their stuff, but they just, oh, whoa, we got monsters right there. Switch worlds at will. Creepers. Okay, so this is all good. Let's go ahead and get back to the farm the easy way and chuck this bad boy. There we go. That's fun. Man, I could see myself wasting a lot of those things. Yeah, so I think just probably deal with my inventory here. I want to figure out... I think I'll go AFK today. Or after I turn off the camera, rather. Yeah, I'm not going to do the sugarcane farm. I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to harvest a bunch of wood, and I may even... Well, I got a few more minutes, so I want to show you guys what I'm going to do there. I should probably gather my food together so that I can take a... Food break! Nom 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 nom. Where's my class at? Did you guys still all hanging out? Oh, look at you. You know what's really actually missing from here is just a cow. I'm surprised. They all just naturally went in there all by themselves. Glass. There we go. I used, what, 30 torches to light the other half of the island? That's about half as many as I said. Oh, it must be a cave down there. I wonder if that's my own cave that it's making that weird sound for. So, okay, where's my hole at? It is right here. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use glass to go all the way up for quite a while. This is definitely going to intersect the farm. And I don't know if I'm going to do this today, but possibly eventually. But this is sort of what I'm going to do. That way, because we're going to use, water springs around all of this. And to my knowledge, there is a chance this tree... leaves might break down the glass because glass is transparent, not opaque. So I've never really tested that with glass before. I can look that up. I'm sure you guys know. But yeah, so that's gonna go up. It's gonna, intersect the farm. But I think that'll actually look kind of cool when you step back at a distance and you look at the entire thing and you just sort of like see these glass pillars that stab through the landscape no matter what's there. And then as we walk by them, the monsters will be constantly flowing through them like some sort of twisted lifeblood that feeds the entire farm. But I'm just gonna go ahead and end this episode out. You don't belong there, glass. End this episode out by gathering my unbreaking axe. There we go. Gathering my unbreaking axe and then hitting up this whole tree farm so we can stay up on our wood supply.